And we're here. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. The screen was dark. Hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening depending on where you are. We're playing more Cafe Enchante today. Welcome in Mon, Suit, of course. Yeah. So we're reading through more of this today, and hopefully we'll get to see some cool stuff like making coffee. That's always cool, right, guys?
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Coffee. We got the K-cups.
Okay, we're actually you just spoiled the whole thing, Martha. That was actually the solution. She's gonna buy a bunch of K-cups and have a Keurig.
Oh my god.
Look at me, Ma! I'm being wasteful.
Yeah. Exactly. Now the whole story is ruined. Pack it up, guys. We gotta leave.
Uh,
See you later.
Yeah, but we will read through a little bit today. How about that?
Works for me.
I guess
Yeah.
a little, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, my name is Nur. I'm gonna be voicing Two Milk as well as handling most of the narration.
My name is Tenton. I will be voicing Ignis Carbunculus, Karia Ave, Epilogy, so on Awaki.
My name's Matcha, and I'll be voicing Caro Rindo, Vienna. Veneer, and Dromi.
My name is Moji, and I will be voicing Il Fado de Rie, Akira, Mikado, Tororo, and Titania.
And I'm Brevi, and I'll be voicing Miser, Canis, and Mikado's assistant.
Awesome. So here's a little confession that I have to make today. I completely forgot to write the summary.
Oh,
Which I only
my
just
God.
realized right now. Like, I'm supposed to do something after this, right? Oh shit.
We didn't make coffee.
Yeah, we
okay.
didn't make
But,
coffee.
I mean, to be fair,
We had a talk with a man speeding.
yeah,
Oh, he went
Thomas
so
is
fast.
here.
Thomas is here, and we had a fucking cafe fight outside the cafe.
Yeah, there was a cafe fight. There was a bunch of high schoolers, and we went out.
Oh, we went
can't-
fucking 500 miles. We have 500 miles per hour on the highway.
Yeah, we had 500 miles on a power out highway.
Just like the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, just like
Yes.
the Blues Brothers.
I think we hit all the main points.
Yeah, Code Realize was there. Lon brought up
yeah.
a 3 point. Code Realize was there.
Yes.
in-
Oh, it was. Yeah,
yeah,
we talked
in-
to each.
Yeah.
It's room.
In Eel's room with the best boy Lupin.
Also,
there.
Ignis died.
Yeah, Ignis died and then got resurrected.
Yeah, he's
So did-
back though. It's okay.
He got better. So
So yeah,
Die.
Rindo just had the talk where it's like human beings.
yeah, human. I am a human.
Human to human. This is weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this shit's
You mean
weird.
the situation at the cafe? Or are you talking to me while you're in your car going 500 miles an hour?
Who knows?
Yeah, it's summer.
Yeah. I think that's it. Like, it was basically just a bonding episode. Like, we were just bonding with everyone, so I don't think too much happened plot-wise.
Yay, you're
Yeah.
starting to
We
get to
didn't
know
make coffee.
people. No,
That's the most
coffee.
important thing.
Yeah. And that's what you missed on Glee. Exactly, Mon. Alright.
Mr. Rindo, how does going 500 miles per hour help me make coffee? Well, you'll see.
Shaken, not stirred.
Oh my
Oh my god. Alright. The applications I submitted were accepted, granting all the certifications I needed. I still don't know how to make coffee. Ah. Even if the place was just for non-humans, without normal guests ever stopping by. But for Enchante to come into its own as a legitimate, fully fledged cafe, there was an obstacle I had to overcome no matter what.
Oh.
Yes, and that obstacle is...
That's awful. Really? What the hell is this?
Really? It's that bad?
You should have tasted before serving me. For a second there, I thought it was mud. Like, actual sludge, dirt water for the sewer.
I never do that to you. Don't look at the open sewer thing outside.
Wait,
There was
I
festering.
sliced that.
No, there was festering in the cup Ignis had just laid to rest on the table. That dark brown liquid remained, cooling off in its ceramic vessel. The time was 3 in the afternoon. It was generally a time people would have snacks and take a break from their routine. I really thought I made decent coffee this time around. Now that I had gotten new equipment for the cafe, I'm getting feedback from the regulars as to better understand the art of the perfect cup of coffee, a staple item on Enchante's menu. The results continue to be disappointing.
I mean, I'm not a huge coffee guy. Don't have the best handle for how bean water should taste, but I can tell you this. You failed. This is so gross. Ugh!
Oh, he's dead again. You don't have to rub it in, like, stop being dramatic. Hanging my head, I kept fielding feedback from everyone who was gathered around. First, Canis.
I also do not possess the greatest knowledge surrounding this esteemed beverage. However, it is quite clear that this differs from what Lord Soan had often poured. My apologies. I do not seek to compare your hand to his, but his brew had become my standard.
No, don't worry. I really want to get everyone's honest opinion about it by having this tasting. Next, Mr. Rindo.
Oh wait, I'm watching the stream, not the stream on Discord.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a bit of a change from how we usually do it, but...
Well, how should I put it? I mean, technically, it's coffee. But as Denji said, it tastes like much. At the same time, it isn't. The taste and scent really lack definition.
I measured the temperatures and everything, just like the manual said. Oh, everyone do a stretch and a hydrate.
Oh
Keep going.
yeah! I'm
Ten
gonna
tennis
drink
here.
popcorn.
You're gonna drink popcorn?
That's all I have.
Oh. Get some
Maybe some
liquids,
more.
dude.
Yes.
I will
The
turn this
coffee
stream around.
tried me out.
I will turn this stream around.
I have water ready.
Okay, good.
I'll read this line, then I'll go get it.
Okay.
Maybe some more practice will help. Everyone has a start somewhere. You know. Try not to worry about it too much.
Thanks. I'll get more acquainted with the process.
Wait, no, do worry about it. Please.
It's not like you run a cafe or anything.
Definitely not. It's not open yet. And of course, Eel.
Like Kenneth, I am not sure what the ideal attributes of a good coffee are, so I cannot confidently offer a critique. But compared to Soan, the acidity of your beverage seems rather pronounced.
It's too acidic, huh? Must be the acid.
Wait,
It is burning a hole in my tummy.
After hearing Eel's comment, I flipped through the manual littered with my notes. Common mistakes of beginner baristas. Overgrinding coffee beans can greatly alter the flavor depending on the brewing method. Don't use acid.
wait. Well, there you go. You were so eager to brew coffee, you must have ground them down too much.
I guess being a little too enthusiastic isn't the best thing for you. Although most of them didn't say it explicitly. The overall consensus of my brew of coffee was that it wasn't
Well,
great.
I did say it just straight up was terrible. I don't know.
No, you're just saying it's not great. I was aware that the path to the perfect cup was a long one. I knew that I wasn't going to get it right from the beginning. All of a sudden, I'm starting to understand just how much goes into the cups of coffee I order from my favorite coffee shops. With the bitter taste of failure on my lips, I await the critique of one final person.
Ellipses.
Miser, eyes closed, sips with elegance. I better brace myself for something harsh. Ellipses.
Ellipses.
Get ready for it.
You don't love it.
Another ellipses.
Miser?
Oh, I'm sorry. What were we talking about?
My legs buckle as his underwhelming response lingers. I want to know what he thinks. You're the most excited for this. We're taste testing the coffee.
Sorry, I got distracted by Ignis dying again over there. I was. He's still doing it very
It's
distracting.
fine. It's just a little acid.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Anyway, I was having a thought to myself, as you often do.
About what?
Well, about the state of the demon world. A demon king is having a bit of a rough time with some troublesome leaders under him.
I decided it was best not to pursue the matter further. We're not pursuing him anyway. So, anyway, well, let's get back to the point. What do you think of the coffee I made? How'd it taste?
Oh, that? Yeah, it tasted fine. Why?
Huh?
Mmm.
You know, you don't have to be so careless.
He's
Oh,
awake
you
now.
got Respond again.
Oh.
Hello.
I knew
He's
it.
alive.
He's okay.
My throat just has holes in it, but it's fine.
Everyone
small
has
problem.
holes.
You'll get over it.
Yeah, I'm just asking for your opinion. You don't need to protect me. Just tell me what you think.
What? Honestly, it tastes good. In fact, I'd like another. Can you make me another cup?
Okay, let me go back to the sewers real quick.
What? Wait,
really?
hold up,
Is
wait.
that good? His unexpected affirmation of my brew caused me a healthy amount of confusion.
You're a really big coffee guy, huh, miser? I thought you just did it with Soren because you wanted to get with him. But you really just drink it all the time.
I mean... I do believe Miser drinks a fair amount more than he really should.
Oh, fucking same.
Really? He drinks that much? Right, he's always buying coffee when he's out. He brings it here to drink. I've seen him making coffee himself before, too. Even though we've only just met, I already associate Miser with coffee.
At a cafe? No way.
Whoa.
Ellipses. Yet again.
As everyone talks about their own tastes, Miser suddenly crosses his arms. Heh? He's looking at me for some reason.
Yeah, I've been alive for a long time. I've tasted a lot of different things. But I think out of everything I've ever had, coffee is my favorite in the entire world.
When he spoke, his face, it looked so soft, so kind. Anyone would become enamored staring at a face like that. Not me, though. I wasn't sure if Miser's critique was sparing my feelings or if it was his real onion. With the truth shrouded in mystery, my training would continue. A short time after, I left for more supplies. I think I got too many things. My hands got tired, and I set the tote bag I've been carrying down near the curb. It held ingredients for everyone's meals. I had coffee too, since I ran out of it after the taste test earlier. There was a lot. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to use so much, even if I needed the extra practice. I knew I should have brought another tote bag if I knew this would happen. Completing won't get me anywhere. I thought, and I was preparing to keep going when... I think this is Miser.
Oh, there you are too, Milk. You should have told me that you were going to go shopping.
Huh? Oh, that voice! I was being called by a very familiar voice. I turned around smiling and saw him.
Oh, finally.
Wow.
Wow.
Or maybe I should have invited you?
Ellipses. What?
Oh, please don't pretend you don't know me. This Demon King would be so sad he might make a natural disaster like a flood, okay?
Huh? The black robe, nowhere to be seen. He had no horns growing out of his head. He just had on regular clothes like any shop in town would sell. But that face and that calm voice were most definitely...
Wait a minute, is that a sweater but just made out of jacket material?
I think so.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, actually.
Fashion icon.
Yes.
He also had like 5 different patterns going on that thing.
I mean, just because
It's called style.
Demon King doesn't mean he has style.
He has the best stuff.
Miser.
Yup, you got it. Miser Rex. I have arrived to escort you, my princess.
His elegant bow was a bit of an exaggeration. Satisfied with the surprised look on my face, he lifted his head up and...
Hee hee.
Why are you hee-heeing?
Tenande yo.
He laughed just like a child who executed a prank perfectly. He pranked me by dressing like a normal ass dude.
Whoa.
Pranked, bro.
Get
Pranked.
pranked, bro.
It seemed that Miser came to get me while I was on my way back from shopping.
It's bad that I thought pranked bro too at the exact same time.
He lifts up my tote bag with ease. It was heavy. He walks with me, humming to himself. Ellipses. My eyes were drawn to the side of his face. It's not a dream, this is really happening. It's almost like I see this every day with the other guys. It's so weird though. I've never
Wow.
seen this before.
You won't see any horns grow back no matter how much you stare, got it?
That's not what I'm doing. Miser, why do you look like this?
But
Well, damn! Milk. Okay. I've camouflaged myself as a human, as you can see.
Yeah, but why do you look like that?
wow.
I don't know how to answer that, Milk.
You can do that.
Jesus Christ.
Of course, I'm a demon king, an expert in the art of deception. See, I'm a totally normal human.
Oh, sure.
Norman.
Sure. Well, couldn't he be gone out like that all this time without casting that magic from before?
I just felt like changing my outfit today, though my body feels much lighter with those clothes I'm normally used to.
In my onion, the Demon King clothes seem much heavier though. And also, the change in his nails and horns really seemed to be from magic, but his clothes look real. In fact, it seemed like they were things Grandpa might have bought him in the past.
It really has been a while. I remember going out shopping in this form and so on too.
You went with Grandpa?
Mm-hmm. Although, it was mostly just us walking about wherever the wind would take us.
I see.
Or, to be specific, to coffee shops or other places where people knew we were. Or people we knew worked, excuse me. The memories are just clouding my brain.
Oh, I see, I
Wow.
see. Ha 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 ha. It all comes back to coffee again, huh? And my
Yes.
grandfather.
Coffee.
Miser really does love coffee. And my grandfather. As for the people you went to see, were they acquaintances of Grandpa's?
No, actually, they were people that I knew. I'd go around by the station or the shopping district and visit with other non-humans.
Huh. Ellipses. Wait, did I just hear you casually use non-human in a sentence?
Your reactions are priceless to Milk. I never tire of seeing them. That said, those of us who already know have blended in with the town just fine. You shouldn't be that surprised.
Well, yeah, but I thought it was special in your case because of the gate in Enchante.
Oh, there are still things to learn. There are other ways to travel between the world and the others, aside from gates. Dozens of non-humans exist around here, coming to this human world to be part of it, using these other methods of travel.
This is the first time I've heard of this? What other ways are there?
There's a lot of details surrounding them, and it would take a while to explain. We should table that discussion for later.
Right. I mean, I think it's worth talking about now.
But hey, nothing to worry about. Come on, just take a minute to enjoy this new scenery I'm providing you with.
Or you can
No.
carry her fucking groceries.
Yeah, carry my groceries.
I am carrying your groceries. You can't one-trip it, so I'm doing it for you.
Let's
Anyway.
work on it.
We could talk about that boring stuff later. We can have a nice and easy chat for now.
He's right. All things considered, it's probably not a good idea to be talking about it outside.
Hey, what do you think of my trip?
Yeah, I mean, they suit you nicely. I'm pretty surprised. He stood out in more ways than one. Seemed like Miser hadn't noticed the fact that he was getting looks from other women around us.
Oh, really? I'm so glad. It pleases me to receive the seal of approval from a regular human being.
Wow.
Wow.
The others don't have a sense for fashion, not like I do. They don't appreciate a good outfit's value, and their opinions are never very helpful.
According to Miser, clothes are a problem in particular for non-humans here. If they aren't careful about keeping up with current fashion, they risk standing out even more than they already do. So, he says he does it to be safe. Huh, I can see how living for so long could be a bit of a nuisance at times.
Hey, don't treat me like an old man. I'm still very much in my prime, okay?
That's what an old man would say.
Oh, what was that?
Oh no, I hear one. Scuttling about. Ha 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 ha.
Driving by him at 500 miles per hour.
Oh god.
Oh
Whoa.
God.
How fast was that car going?
You don't want to know.
But anyway, saying things like that make you an old man. Heh, got him.
Oh.
All right. You're a sassy one, huh? Maybe I should just treat you like a kid, the way someone my age should.
Can I go to McDonald's?
I needed a
Hell
doll.
no.
I want to go to McDonald's.
Hell no.
Huh?
We have food at home.
No, I want to go to McDonald's. I want the kids' meal.
Do you want a piggyback ride, little one?
Oh my god.
Are we going to McDonald's though?
Who doesn't want to piggyback?
His
Goes to
eyes were
McDonald's, only
serious.
orders black coffee.
No.
Oh my
Yes.
god. I mean, I've had coffee at McDonald's because of necessity.
How would you rate it? 0 out of 10.
It's liquid.
Oh. I see.
Look, I'm sure it's better than Two Milk's version.
Probably.
Probably.
His eyes were serious. I take it back. The Master Demon King is very young. How about those kids' meals, though? I want the boy toy.
Yeah. Oh, God. So long as you understand, that's a good girl.
He pats my head with his open hand as if to tease me. Stop it. I'm not a little kid. But I want the kids' meal from McDonald's.
If we go, will you shut up?
Maybe. We walked leisurely up the road to Enchante, teasing each other the whole way back.
Made a pit stop at McDonald's.
Yay! I got a kid's meal.
Got some good coffee.
Yeah,
Comparatively.
I got a Power Rangers toy. We get back to Enchante right as the sun was setting. The atmosphere inside had changed completely. Silence replaced the energy from earlier. Candace and Ignis mentioned they had things to attend to and returned to their worlds. Mr. Rindo went back to work at the GPM. He said he got a call after the tasting and had to work late.
I had to set fire to things.
Yeah. There's a burning sensation coming from the back door. Elo's probably playing Atome games like usual in his room. It was just Miser and I in this lonely cafe. And a Power Ranger.
That's right. When you're grinding, make sure to only grind as much as you plan on using. When you're using a hand mill, grind at a regular pace. You don't have to put any extra muscle into it.
Okay. Miser was next to me, guiding on each and every step. I grind the coffee beans we went out to buy this evening, making sure I get the right taste out of them. I muttered to myself how abysmal the results were from earlier today, and that I should practice one more time today. Miser returned to his normal form, deciding to guide me through it. Once again, I began to practice what Ignis seems to really dislike earlier, hot coffee. After grinding down the last of the beans, Miser took the coffee mill and looked inside. He nodded in approval.
It looks evenly ground. Very nice. Like I said earlier, we use a strainer next. It's right over there.
Right. Relieved, I squinted at the strainer I held. It made an incredibly fine grind. With this, we would get a more defined and pleasant flavor from the coffee. Allegedly. In any case, first I have to try to be able to produce a normal cup of coffee. Don't try to make something ornate. Just get the basics down first. Miser's words from earlier echoed through my head, and I followed them diligently. I set the paper filter on top of a
Cut off?
carafe.
We actually do need the dictionary for that one.
I don't know what a paper filter is, though.
What?
I pour in the coffee, spreading it evenly. I take the kettle.
Oh my god.
Alright, guys, do we know what a kettle is? Of hot water, and pour it in a spiral from the center to edge.
Oh.
And stop for a moment. Let it sit about 20 to 30 seconds and wait until the water seeps through all of it.
Okay. Ellipses. The greens are starting to bloom. It's a flower.
I don't think that's supposed to happen, but great. Now, let's pour in some more water. Be slow and gentle, pouring in the center and keeping the height of the grinds the same.
I dumped it all in.
Milk?
Once I used all the hot water, I measured out in one foul swoop.
There's hot water all over the table.
Now then, I'll move the dripper out of the way.
Did you at least get some in the pot?
Ripper? Hardly know.
Oh my god. From the carafe, it was shaped like a lid. The hot water was shaped like a lid too on the counter. Wow. Steam rose gently from with a full-bodied scent.
Whoa.
Wow.
Usually full-bodied scents are something you don't want.
Uh-oh. I hurried to pour the coffee into a cup before the lovely vapors disappeared.
They're not going anywhere.
Oh god, the vapors.
A vapor.
Oh no!
Oh no, I'm getting the vapors.
Oh,
I place it
The
in front.
vapors.
Place
There's
it from...
some kind of legal.
Oh no! Place it from Miser, now seated. Do you have
ellipses.
the vapors?
I have the vapors on my
Oh
phone.
no! Squinting his eyes, he looks down at the freshly poured coffee. He slowly brings it to his mouth.
I'll take a potato chip.
And eat it.
And eat it?
Ellipses. As I saw him take a gulp, I swallowed my own breath as the nerves began to take over. After slowly tasting the coffee's flavor.
Wow, I'm surprised.
He answered the bare minimum as he took the cup away from his mouth. How am I supposed to interpret that?
Oh wow, you're worried about this, huh? Of course, I mean that it's good.
Miser answered me, laughing as I postured my body forward, interrogating him.
I'm serious, it really is good. The bitterness is subtle, as I'd imagined. I'm sure Ignis and the others would give you positive feedback with this, right?
With that, Miser brings the cup to his mouth one more time. Ellipses. I put my hand to my chest in relief. Miser's face, as he drank this cup, was much more relaxed than the one he wore during practice earlier. I really improved. Of course, I still have much more to train with myself with and learn, like making sure all the water gets in the pot. But for now, I'll let myself enjoy the fact that Miser is happily drinking coffee that I made. After finishing a second cup, Miser lets out a very satisfied sigh.
Yeah, that was really excellent. Do you consider yourself to be a quick study under the right instruction to Milk?
Well, here's our first choice of the stream. So,
Well,
for those of you in chat,
oh my.
there's a channel point redeem in the channel point redeems. Wow, that was a sentence I just said. Called Grab Our Controller, which you can choose whatever we're gonna say. But if there's nothing, then 1010 will roll a d20. But
Are we leaving it up to fate?
fate. I guess we'll leave it up to fate. Oh,
Persona.
Persona.
Oh, the D20 again? It was a 20.
Oh, not 20 again?
Yeah, I got a nat 20 again.
Alright, you give me too much credit. You're really giving me too much credit. It really feels like I've only just It feels like I've only just gotten past the starting line. I have to work harder in order to pour all kinds of coffee well.
I mean, I didn't say you didn't, but it's okay
Oh.
to be humble, but you have to let yourself recognize your own efforts, as small as they are.
Oh.
Still, if your goal is to continue brewing great coffee, I have some more work to do, yes?
Yep, and I look forward to your help.
Ellipses.
Why did the music cut out?
Thank you
It's
for the
over.
amazing coffee, Two Milk.
Why did the music stop?
Don't worry about it. As thanks, let me pour you a cup. We have everything set here. Let me try and use the siphon.
Are you just gonna show off in front of me?
I might.
Huh? Really? I mean, okay, that sounds good to me.
Wow.
I nod to his wonderful suggestion and sit, switching places with Miser. Miser, now behind the counter, looks over the coffee beans we bought and scrutinizes them.
All right, this time you are the guest.
Wow!
A bit unfair, but I'm doing this my way.
Huh? With a snap from his fingies. Oh, what a show-off. What a fucking show-off. The coffee beans began to float and dance in midair. Each bean was breaking apart on its own, beginning to release a deep aroma. The cups that were put away and jars full of sugar cubes began to dance in the air. What?
Miser, your eyes.
Miser.
Oh,
You doing okay, buddy?
so much coffee.
No, he had too much.
My blood is coffee. There we go. It's been a while since I've done this. The trick is not to drop anything.
It's not
Sorry.
magic.
I'm vibrating a little bit.
Like,
Whoa.
he's not using magic to float them. His hands are just moving too fast, so he just
Yeah,
can't
they're
see them.
They're just shaking so fast.
He's
Miser.
not even heating up the coffee. He's using his vibrations.
Exactly.
He vibing.
He's really vibing.
We're really vibing, Two Milk.
Miser flicks and points his finger in all sorts of directions. As if performing a synchronized dance, the water, now hot again somehow, emerges from the carafe and pours itself into the flask attached to the siphon.
Stefan.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Two Milk, do you have a preferred blend?
What would that dictionary?
Actually, you
Can
know
we
what?
can we check?
Blend coffee. Coffee
Oh my
made by
God.
mixing coffee beans from multiple regions. The combination and amount of each can lead to enjoyment of various flavors. Many cafes sell their own original blends.
Yeah, mine's mixed with matcha. Not me. The tea.
You?
blend.
Oh.
No, not me. That would be
Dragon
No,
scale
Matcha?
Yeah,
coffee.
matcha.
OSHA would have my ass.
Yeah.
Huh? I don't have any preferences in particular, just something that isn't too acidic.
Okay then, let's put in more Colombian then.
What's that?
Huh?
Responding to my request, some freshly ground coffee grinds separate themselves and are lowered into the measuring bowl on their own. Huh. While that was happening, various other tasks necessary for pouring a cup of coffee were conducted all around him in midair.
Sorry for the wait. This is the Demon King Special Blend. Be careful, okay? It's hot.
Why are your eyes closed when you're pouring the coffee?
I could just feel it, okay?
Oh god. As I sat there astonished, Miser's face closed in on me. Ah!
Hello.
No! Coming back to my senses, my hands held a cup that appeared and was filled with a captivating, shimmering black coffee.
Oh, is the aroma a little too much?
No, you're just a little too close, dude.
Sorry.
No, I'm just surprised. Please back away. I didn't know you could use your powers on something like making coffee. With my surprise, I failed to watch any of these steps, like how to use a siphon.
I mean, you'd have to
Powers?
ask that.
I'm just vibrating, seriously. I've said it dozens of times, but I am a Demon King who can cheat at anything. That said, there's a lot to be particular about when it comes to making coffee. I did have to practice to get it all down,
Wow,
and
so,
drink like 50 cups today.
oh god. Wow, so even things that even you have to practice, huh?
Well, I guess. I can cut corners in a manner of speaking, but it doesn't exactly make me all-powerful. In the end, I can only do what I can do, and what I don't know, I just don't know. When it comes to coffee, all I did was learn from so on.
Of course.
I didn't know a thing. I didn't know a thing about equipment or brewing methods or the like.
Hmm.
And, well, I'm carefree about the things I do. I'm not the best person with details. I've obliterated expensive cups on more than one occasion, invoking the wrath of so on. Did you know that?
Oh, I know the wrath of so on. Ha ha ha.
So on and so forth.
Exactly.
Knowing Grandpa, he would have given you a few lectures in a row and not think twice
Oh,
about
I
it.
gave him many lectures.
See? I can hear
Oh,
him now.
So many.
The memories.
An excessive amount.
In fact, was there really anyone, human or non-human, who could go toe-to-toe with the man who lived like him? Oh my god.
Wow, chicka, wow.
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 Slut flag raised high. He was
And
in
proud.
Era.
Still, it's because of those experiences that I'm able to pour a cup for you now. It was worth the yelling I had to endure.
Oh, the yelling. I see.
The yelling! Yes,
Mm.
you know.
Wow. I'm glad then.
Me too. I mean, you know, anyone can brew a cup of coffee for themselves, but it tastes better when someone brews it for you.
Because it's free.
Yeah, it's free.
I'm glad to be able to share this experience with you.
I'm glad to not pay any money.
Well,
Oh, you
Oh.
thought I wasn't charging you?
Oh no.
Oh,
Just,
2 milk.
is the cat bathing?
This is a gourmet blend, 2 milk.
mm,
It's 2 milk.
You didn't read
Oh.
the dictionary definition, so...
I don't know what the money is. I've just been taking things.
Oh.
Oh. You know what? Good for you.
Stick it to the man.
Stick it to the man, rebel against the system.
Oh.
That's
Go on.
Now listen carefully, 2 milk.
Ah.
Anyone, wait. Why are we saying this again? Anyone can brew a cup of coffee for themselves and taste better when someone brews it for you.
Why do you keep on saying that, Grandpa?
Anyone can brew a... Holy fuck. We really learned this. Okay.
Grandpa used to say the same thing over and over and over again. I taste the coffee Miser poured for me. I took a bigger sip. There was a gentle, bitter flavor that spread as I tasted the coffee, and after its warmth embraced me, I finished my cup. Yeah, I think I get it. The coffee you made me is really good. Now, I'm just gonna go upstairs and get my wallet. Definitely not sneaking out anywhere.
I see. I'm glad it suits your taste. I've locked all the doors.
No! Slowly continuing to drink coffee that was poured for me. I look over at Miser, continuing to use his magic as he began to clean up. Hey, ever since we met for the first time, you've been so nice to me. Why was that? Wait, did I meet you at some point in the past, Miser? Why do I have my last name here?
What the fuck?
Why do I have my last name?
Ellipses. It was such a short meeting after all, it isn't surprising that you don't remember.
And then I got rid of my last name. It's because we met before when I was little, isn't it?
Did you not just see the flashback?
No.
I suppose so. I don't really understand it myself, but yeah, I guess that's it. Maybe it's something like a parental love?
Aren't you a love interest?
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
forget I said that. Oh, if you're ever worried, I want to help you. If you're sad, I want to make you smile. If you're in danger, I will protect you.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's what I've always felt since then.
Oh, I got dad zoned. I got dad zoned. It's unfortunate I don't remember. I'm certain I would have spent a lot of time with you if you'd been around.
That's fine. Even this right now is enough for me. But I guess that's true. I just realized that I haven't given you a proper greeting since this is a reunion. Shall we try again right here?
I mean, I guess. With that, Miser exits the counter, narrowing the gap between us and speaks.
This is the realm of fantasy, where old bonds and new encounters mix together. It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady. I'm so very enchanted I was able to do so.
Dash.
Oh, a dash?
That was Enchante, the namesake of the cafe, a word for expressing joy of meeting someone. I could feel the way he did in my heart. My response is simple yet true. Yeah. Same.
Wow, so eloquent too, Milk. After all that... Where's the money, by the way?
Oh, chapter 3. Don't worry about the money, we're in chapter 3.
what's money?
Money doesn't exist here.
Only threes.
A few months have passed since I moved here. All those documents, all the certifications needed. Dealing with upgrading all that equipment. The aroma of coffee exploded in the air of the cafe, signaling the arrival of a new owner. The interminable training I went through just to be able to pour a cup of coffee. This situation, not knowing left from right, here was a bunch of eccentric bunch of guests. After overcoming so many challenges. Finally! It's finally the day Cafe Enchante's back in business.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! I put a sign outside.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Ellipses.
Sign.
Huh? Why aren't you all excited? I put a sign outside.
Well, now the weirdos are gonna come.
I changed into a new uniform and made so many preparations too.
Well, even if you say that, I mean, it is something to celebrate, but to say it's back in business.
We have mentioned it many times before, but measures are in place to ward people away. A new customer would be highly unlikely.
Oh.
So, to us, it's not like anything here has really changed.
Ha ha ha! I'd like to celebrate with you, but considering my age, this is how I see things too.
Really? I know I was looking forward to it, but I imagined everyone would be excited when the day came. This was shocking.
That was a great read of that.
I decided to tuck away the party popper I was keeping in my pocket before anyone happened to notice it. Oh my god, you guys ruined my day.
Aw,
Someone
baby.
did happen to voice some support for me though after my horrible flop.
However, as Ignis declared, this is still an occasion worthy of celebration.
No, it's not.
Excuse me, I'm speaking.
Oh my
Perhaps
I
it would
couldn't
not be a
tell.
bad idea to commemorate the occasion somehow.
Well then, I think a little party would do the trick, wouldn't it?
Ringo, we had already held one. Sadly, we're not present.
Where? What? I see. This is the first I'm hearing of it. Ouch.
Well, Rindo, you were in a tree the whole time. The party, it was right before the GPM attacked. The strangest tea party. It really was something, wasn't it?
There's been stranger tea parties, let me assure you.
Well, we could throw a party, but it's not like much would change. Although I suppose we could mix up the scenery a little bit at the very least.
Shall we create for our surroundings? A lava landscape or some majestic cliff would be refreshing to 2 milk, wouldn't it?
I want to go to London. Ew.
Picardia?
Yeah. Those aren't so much refreshing to me as they're places I'd never like to come near, okay?
Why would you even choose such insane places like that, you dumbass?
I could accompany her to dinner. Oh, not with these hooligans around, though.
No, you don't need to. I'm not suggesting that everyone has to celebrate with me. I just thought that it'd be a little sad to open the cafe and not acknowledge it. It might be true that to everyone else, to normalize and simply return to them. But to me, this is a brand new start. It was my big first step towards my new life. So at least, it would make me happy if we all could have a proper tea party to celebrate. Not coffee.
What?
My eyes scanned their faces, watching
Do
for
you
their
know
thoughts to
how
appear.
Make tea?
I don't know how to make tea.
God damn it.
Do you put in the tea bag in cold water or hot water?
Oh!
You put the tea bag in the kettle as it's warming up, right?
Okay, I'm gonna get some cold water. Just BRB.
Wait. You have a tendency to be a bit too modest at times. Please stay here.
No, I know how to make tea.
It is fine. It's fine.
Huh?
Canos is exactly right. Don't worry our schedules, but say what you want, it's not so hard. What? This is a big day. Celebrate, fools! You know something like that.
Candace and Mr. Rindo look at each other.
Yes, this is true. Who would celebrate this if not us? Let's have a tea party. This time an official celebration for the reopening of Enchante.
Okay, I'm gonna make some cold tea.
Wait, no,
Oh,
wait.
it won't dilute at all.
It'll be fine. That's how you make it, right?
You know
My-
what, just go ahead. Just.
That's why you put the tea bag in the kettle.
Ah, yeah. We put cold water,
No.
tea bag, kettle, and then put it on the stove.
No, wait, what?
No, maybe we could, maybe microwave? We'll microwave it.
I'll
Oh,
stick with the coffee.
With miser smile, everyone else begins to comment supportively about the tea party.
pain.
Well, you know, I was never against the idea of having a party, okay? We could do it if you all really want, yeah?
I agree with everyone as well. Considering all that has happened, it is only natural that we celebrate.
Thank you. Alright, I'll get everything ready. Let's get the tea started. What sort of food does everyone want?
Okay, stop. Of course you'd start doing that.
I just want to make tea.
No.
Huh?
We'll do all the preparations this time too. You just sit back and relax, Two Milk. You've been working so hard at this already.
Oh, but I still want to make something
Stay
new.
out of the kitchen.
Right. And on top of that, you've been helping these guys out with the meals and other things all this time, Two Milk.
She has.
Very much.
I've done a little bit.
Please allow us to return the debt from your caring for us day after day.
Really? Everyone actually wants to help me. I don't feel like I've done enough for them to owe me any kind of debt. But it really does bring joy to my heart that they would be so thoughtful. I'll take you up on your offer. Thank you very much.
My God.
After mentioning to come ask me if there was anything they didn't know, I took their advice and went to relax quietly in my room. Ellipses.
Whoa.
Ellipses. I can't relax. Thinking back, whenever I had any free time, I was either cooking or studying to prep for reopening the business. Now that I didn't need to do all that, I was totally bored. How is it that I have more free time now that we've officially reopened? I couldn't help but question the issue. Ellipses. Ah. They wouldn't mind if I were to come down just to see how things were going, right? In the end, the fact that I was bored still remained. I decided the best thing was to go down and see how they were doing. I was also curious to see what kind of work they were all getting done. Who we're gonna see? We have 4 options this time.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you guys want to see who a certain person is doing, you can redeem the channel thing.
Do
But
it.
If not, we'll have to like figure out some science with 1010's D20.
Do it
yeah.
now.
I'm like
Every 4
Oh, yeah,
Every 4?
or 5. Wait, never mind.
5.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
like, what? Yeah, do it before we kill the D20.
Yeah, we need to start splitting up the D20 in fourths. Like
Oh.
manually with a
Wait
knife.
a minute.
Oh, yeah.
This D20 so pretty.
But it's for the vine.
Oh.
Remember when buying 2 was a thing?
Oh god.
Why
Failed.
never? Yes, but yes, you're right. But never, yeah.
Never.
I'm still staring at the do it for her corkboard.
Yeah.
Do
in the
it.
back.
Do it for grandpa.
Alright, I will.
Okay.
Do it for Bob. Bob.
It was.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
that one for
oh, wait,
Mon.
Mon.
Oh,
Mon. Mon.
Mon.
Mon.
Mon.
Come on.
Sorry, I died.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
It's okay. You're back.
Mon.
You're back.
Mon. Who do you want to spend time with?
Come on.
Mon?
Mon.
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 Mon? Oh, Ignis!
Oh boy.
Let's see how Ignis is doing.
But I thought Ignis was dead.
I think I heard Ignis say he was in charge of preparing the snacks with Canis. Ignis does eat a lot. I imagine he cooks for himself a lot.
Oh, that's where you're fucking wrong.
A bit curious how skilled he was. I decided to go and see what he was up to. I entered the kitchen, calling his name. Canis must have stepped out for a moment as I didn't see him.
Oh, hey, it's you. Don't get too close to the pan. Oil's flying off of it like crazy.
What, you mean get closer?
I gonna fucking lose my mind.
There he was, Ignis, following his task of preparing the snacks in a frying pan.
I think he's been karaage, maybe.
Accompanied by the sound of sizzling, a savory aroma filled the room. There was no mistaking it at all. What lay in front of him was a giant steak.
Apparently, I'm a dumbass.
Steak! A healthy small snack. What?
What the hell? What do you mean? What?
Crap, I didn't mean to say that out loud. He heard me.
Oh,
You were gonna be making snacks? For the tea party, right?
yep. Got it right here. Meat pairs well with tea. It's classic.
What?
Oh. Oh! I see! Well, you know, I guess so.
It does?
I suppose with green or oolong teas.
Even then,
I have never had meat with tea, honestly.
I mean, here's your sign to
Well, I
try.
guess like sushi.
That's fish.
Fish is meat.
Like, have you ever had beef with tea?
No.
It's a little different, huh?
Tis.
While he was criticizing him internally, Ignis quickly regains his happy disposition, keeping a watchful eye on the pan.
Glad you think so. Don't worry. I'll cook it up nice and good. Blue rare.
Oh,
Oh, his words were filled with confidence. Ignis cooks through this thick steak with the perfect amount of heat. You're a good cook, huh, Ignis?
Good is a stretch. I just cook meat, but at the very least I can make what I like. And some other simple dishes too, like a fried potato.
I see. I didn't feel any immediate danger at how he was handling the frying pan. I mean, I wasn't worried to begin with, but seeing him work really reassured me.
See, one of my favorite dishes is to cut up some bread, fry it, and then boil it in some water.
Oh! Ellipses. But still, I'm honestly just bored.
Oh my fucking god.
I wouldn't know what to do if I went back to my room. I can see myself sitting there, trying to answer that question all day.
Oh,
Oh, you heard my thoughts, Ignis, that you're boring me?
Oh my god.
2 Miller, if you have time, help me with the dishes.
Oh, is that okay? I asked with a smile as the suggestion was swept away my problem.
Don't look so happy. You could at least complain that I'm making you do my job or something.
Okay, Mr. Soon. Getting back to the subject, Ignis points to the sink with his chin.
I started soaking some of the dishes and the other pans I already used. Go for it.
How many steaks are you making? Okay, I got it. Oh, hi, Belle. I grabbed the sponge and jumped right in, dish soap in hand.
Nyan.
Ignis thought ahead and had all the soap, all soaking in water. He mixed with the soap. We got a
That's
care
why I
package.
don't.
Everyone
That's why I
stretch
don't
and
want to touch
drink.
the dishes because yeah.
give me 2 seconds.
No.
Okay, well, BRB.
Okay.
Ew.
Thank you, Zarok.
This isn't even my knife.
Why do you have a knife? We don't even need it.
How the hell you think I'm gonna cut this damn steak?
With a spoon.
I'm
Oh my god.
going to lose my
It's like a
mind.
tactical shovel, but it's a small form.
Yeah, it's very tactical.
Tactical shovel incoming.
All I can see is Ignis running from the door with a flying punch like Markiplier.
Oh my
my
god.
That's my favorite gif.
Yeah.
It's just so fast.
hmm I can't wait to go to a nice little tea party and just have an entire steak on my plate as a snack.
Ugh. It's
Oh, yeah.
very rare. It's blood
I
tea.
don't- Even with green or oolong, I don't know. Like
not
maybe
sure.
like little chicken poppers, sure.
But
Not
Like
a rare
a
steak.
a meat tea.
Couldn't be me.
Meat tea.
Wait, tea, meat tea. See, I'm
Oh.
on to something.
Oh, there's a connection. We connected
I'm
the
alive.
dots. Hello.
Connected nothing.
Okay. The sponge cleanly wiped through all the grease without an ounce of resistance.
Yeah, that's what soap does. Yeah.
Wow, I've never used this before. I didn't know Ignis would be this mindful about household chores.
You're cleaning the dishes.
My thoughts wandered as we both kept working in a rather comfortable silence. As he turned the water up to wash a large frying pan.
2 minutes.
Why is it so small? Oh,
Thank you
Oh.
oh,
for protecting. We belong to.
sorry Ignis, what did you say I couldn't hear because of the water? You know, because I'm scrubbing so hard over here.
I couldn't hear you because your font was.
I
small.
didn't say anything. You're probably imagining things.
You think so? Good talk, buddy.
You set the sky on fire.
Oh no! A few hours later, the preparations for the tea party went along smoothly thanks to everyone's efforts.
Oh.
All that's left is to decorate for the tea party.
Miser snaps his fingers as Eel puts his hands together as if he were praying.
Ah, that's the CG.
Ah, they reused the CG. The inside of the cafe turned back into the same whimsical setting as the last party.
What? This again. This is pretty, uninspired.
How rude. A beautiful place like this a masterpiece for an evil demon lord like me, you know?
This scenery is very pleasant. Enchante's grand reopening. This is the same scenery as the last tea party where this all began.
It was like 2 days ago, Candace.
I also really like this place. Back then, when they all showed me how deep their bonds were with Grandpa, it still didn't feel like the months had already passed. I meant what I said. I enjoy this place and how much peace it always brings me. Everyone chose their seat and poured their favorite drinks for themselves. Being just a tea party, there's no call for a formal toast.
Mountain Dew.
Oh my god.
At the tea party.
Oh.
So then, let's eat. I've got my hard Mountain Dew right here. After thanking everyone for prep work, I took a sip of the coffee I had brewed at the tea party.
Blasphemy!
You're judging me for my Mountain Dew.
Although Ignis's dishes were piling up everywhere, I savored all the meals that were prepared. Steak, 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 steak. Mr.
there's
Rick
steak
gives-
over there.
I think that one's a mistake.
Hand you a steak. Hand you a steak.
He made so many, it's impossible to keep track of.
Wow, he murdered a whole cow outside!
Whoa, it's really fresh too.
It's
Mr.
still alive!
Oh no!
It's grass-fed, baby.
Mr. Rindo gives a carefree smile as he watches how I react to each dish I take. All 15,000 steaks.
Ah, you've really gotten used to this odd way of living, haven't you? This old man doesn't even know how to feel. Look at me call myself out.
Oh. Oh, cut it, Lindo. Isn't it better to let her enjoy herself? There's nothing to worry about.
You know, I can't just stop worrying. I have to protect her and make sure she doesn't get used to any nefarious ways.
I'm having 20 steaks right now.
That's not what...
Talk to Ignis.
How should I respond? Do I just stay quiet? The one who jumped into the argument between the two agitated men. It was unexpectedly Eel.
To us, the GPM is far more aligned with such nefarious ways, I feel.
Huh? No way, really?
Hand you a steak. Why the hell are you so surprised? The way you treated your lackeys when we were attacked made you look like a villain.
Oh, thanks for the steak, Ignis.
Yes, thank you for the steak, Ignis. Questionable conduct and threats. In the end, dragging an unarmed, innocent girl around during the raid. Anyone would clearly see those deeds as those of an evildoer. May I have another steak, please?
Hand you a steak.
Thank you.
Thank you, steak.
Mr. Rindo lets a surprising emotion in the form of a frustrated grunt.
Ah!
Oh!
Oh.
If we're calling the GPM an evil society, you'd likely be the mini-boss, right, Rindo?
I am part of a mid-level management, so you're not exactly wrong. I can't say I like hearing it in that way.
As that conversation continued, suddenly I beat eyes with Mr. Rindo.
I'm so tired, look at my eyes. Oh, you know, since we're conveniently speaking of other worlds and non-humans,
Hands you a steak.
this is human. How about you all share a little bit more about yourselves with her?
And you a steak. Yeah, real convenient, huh?
Oh, thanks.
I think the one leading the chat about non-humans would be you.
Today is a very special day commemorating the reopening of Enchante, as we have stated many times. It may be a good time to do so.
Is today really the reopening?
Today is the reopening of Cafe Enchante.
Oh my god.
I, of course, don't mind. I'll be sure to answer anything you'd like to know, Two Milk.
Oh, thanks. He hands you a steak.
Thank you.
Camille, what's happening? Do you have any questions for us? Hands you a steak.
Oh, thank you, Eel. Questions? Well, when you ask me like that, Eel promised me to ask something, but it was so sudden no decent questions would come to me.
How about where everyone came from?
And
Here's a
your
steak.
Mr. Rinder threw me a lifeline and a steak. Where everyone is from? Oh, I'd like to hear about that.
Ah, right. I'm sure you're getting to know these non-human, these Koopas, a bit more by interacting with them. But you know what they about their worlds.
They're
Here's a
Koopas?
steak. Koopas!
He was right? I can more or less assume that Koopas are likely from Miser and the others here.
And you a steak, Kupo.
But beyond the gate, Kupo, I still knew nothing of the worlds that were out there.
Our homes. Well, I guess we could talk about that. But isn't that a lot to grasp, like the steak?
Well, don't grasp the steak. Use a fork. Goddamn. Well, I can help her out a bit there. Huh. Yeah. By using this.
A steak?
No, it's
Wow, this is a weird looking steak. Mr.
It
Rindo
looks
pulls
like
out a
steak.
Mr. Rindo pulls out a steak from his bag on the floor. What's that for? You brought your own?
Looks fine.
It's terminal I use for work. Like Ignis said, it might be difficult to understand just by hearing about it. Here's a glossary.
And you a steak on top of the tablet.
That's
Whoa.
no, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's off now. Wait,
Oh,
how
it's a
many
nice
cows
plate.
have you murdered?
It's a nice plate, Rindo.
Ah, okay. So I'll only show you what I can. I just need to. I just think it might be easier to grasp using a few supplemental documents.
He quickly begins to operate the tablet.
I don't know how to use this thing. Do you know how to turn it on? So, True Milk. Whose world would you want to know about first?
These don't matter. Like, we just learned about all of them. So let's just go in order. The demon
Empty.
world.
Oh
That's your
no,
steak.
reading this has ruined my computer.
Oh,
It has crashed.
no. Will you tell me about the demon world, Miser? Hands you a steak.
Thanks for the extra steak. Oh, okay then. Allow the Demon Lord, master of this domain, to educate you himself.
Oh, wow. Observed world number Demon World Asmodia. Losing its sun, the world is pitch black, its land illuminated by a dark moon. Its atmosphere is filled with miasma, with swamps of terrible poisons welling about. The non-humans that live here are called demons, who are creatures of impulse and fight in endless bloody wars. The leader of such a dangerous species is the strongest of them all, Demon Lord Miser Alex?
Whoa. Oh my god.
I've changed my name, apparently.
Oh!
Fun facts.
Wow!
You see, I blend in by changing my name.
Wow, like a chameleon!
Thank you.
Hands you a steak.
Thank you, Ignis.
Additionally, humans live in this world too. Not many, but every few centuries a hero was born of them. The hero vows to rid the world's miasma and subdue the one responsible, the Demon Lord.
Sounds like a shitty isekai.
Yeah.
Well, the miasma in Asmodia actually has nothing to do with the Demon Lord. That's just how the world is. Nothing would actually happen if I were somehow defeated. The heroes never seem to get that. What are they going to do, really, if the world doesn't change, even if I die?
That's the end of the report. However, this didn't come from observations of Asmodia. It was simply a report straight from the Demon Lord Miser. This report was based on hearsay from him, and as such, we weren't able to verify whether or not his words were true.
Oh.
I see.
They're not.
Oh.
Whoa.
Especially, you gave them a pseudonym, didn't you?
How did you know?
um,
I thought it was very subtle.
at the very least, I understood what the demon
Why
world.
do we need a dictionary?
I don't know what a demon world is.
The demons!
It's a very harsh world to live in. Just then.
Hands you a steak. Those heroes. I can't help but feel sorry for him. Like I need to cook some steaks.
Ignis, my plate is piled like 10 steaks high. Can you please relax?
Just eat them.
Anyway, really, they're fawned over endlessly just for being a hero. It might be fitting that they're destined to meet their end, no?
I think most of this was in the report, but I suppose Miser just wanted to say his piece. Like, he is from there, unlike the report. It's difficult to say how much was truthful.
Oh, you're so untrusting. I was only trying to cooperate with you out of the very goodness of my heart.
What heart?
According to
Wouldn't
Mr.
you-
Oh.
God.
According to Mr. Rindo, demons are a very rare species. The only one who
Yeah,
actually
because
appeared.
we killed them all.
What?
Hmm.
Van Helsing killed them all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Van Helsing.
I
Oh.
didn't want to, but I had to.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
It's all connected.
Oh,
The only one that actually appeared and was cooperative with and ever being studied was Miser here. Okay, the Thomas.
Oh,
It's all
Thomas,
connected.
hands you a steak.
Hands you a steak, hands you a steak. Fairy world. Can I hear more about the fairy world where Candace is from?
About Medio, hmm? Certainly. Allow me to explain.
I shall control the tablet. It will break if Candace touches it.
Wait, what?
And you stay.
Oh.
Okay.
Please do not put stakes on the tablet. You are breaking it as well.
But between the stakes, I read this. Observed world number fairy world Medio. A world populated by what humans consider fairies, a mythical, metaphysical creature. Do we know what fairies are? I'm saying
Hands you a
yes.
steak.
yeah.
It appeared to be governed by a monarchy. According to observations, it is a world teeming with nature. Its beauty ranks among the highest of all alternate worlds. It is believed that folklore rooted in the human world, such as Leonid Sid and leprechauns, were derived from beings from Medio. Oh wow, to think it's such a beautiful world.
Indeed, I myself attest to the world's beauty.
Okay, Heavenly World. Can I hear more about the Heavenly World, where Eel's from?
The heavenly world. How shall I go about describing it?
Observed World, number... Heavenly World Calum. The world where the deidic species known as angels and fallen angels in the human world reside.
Diet.
Yeah.
And you steak.
Also,
Whoa!
according to Eel, abbreviated, of Enchante, the only being on record that has been communicated with...
The heavenly world? It is a very beautiful world.
is what he had to say. Proceeding with further details or any conversation whatsoever was not possible. The world is assumed to have been created out of an energy that is impossible to be described in a physical sense. End report.
And you steak Rindo. The report blatantly says any conversation whatsoever was not possible.
You gave up on talking to Eel, didn't you?
It's not my fault. It's just way too difficult to try and have a conversation with this chatty angel here. I'm not an Otome character.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, but I just answered whatever you had asked me. Had I not given you sufficient information?
No, it's fine. Rindo just didn't ask the right way. Don't worry about it, Eel.
Still, there isn't much information at all written here. Did a shitty job.
The heavenly world is just so insular. Our investigations haven't advanced at all. Just like the demons, the existence of angels are the rarest of the rare. We have no idea how to find anyone else aside from Il.
I see. That's why when those GPM officials attacked us, they were so surprised after hearing he was a fallen angel. Oh, by the way, I heard that Eel had become a fallen angel after breaking the laws of Kylum. A fallen angel refers to as an angel that had become tainted, right? Could that reason be...
Video games, you mean?
Okay.
And you steak, it's definitely not games.
Thank you, Ignis.
Games. Oh, no way.
Could it be the Otome games?
No.
It makes you a fallen angel.
No.
Well, we're fucked.
Eh?
Eel tilts his head in puzzlement. Just by looking at him, we could all infer the truth. Alright, anyway. Beast World. I'd like to hear more about the Beast World where Ignis is from.
Oh.
And you steak.
Oh, thank you.
Who gives a crap about where I'm from?
That's where he's getting all the steak.
Then allow me to explain. Rindo, please lend me the
Takes
tablet.
away a steak.
Oh!
Oh.
Whoa.
Hey, why you? What are you trying to do? Shut in?
Observed world number... Beast World Bestia. An extremely cold land where a species thought to have evolved from animals, demon beasts, reside. Although the entire landscape is covered in frost, several different species live there. The number of their types exceeds even that of fairies of Medio. Also, it is unknown why, but the frequency at which it connects to a wormhole is high. That said, residents of the world comprise a huge number of non-humans in the human world. Monsters whose base forms are animalistic and appear in human myths and legends are believed to have come from Bestia.
Oh, and there's a lot of cows there.
Great.
Ah,
And a steak.
Thank you.
that explains things.
Right as Eel ends the report, Ignis takes the terminal away from him and throws it back towards Rindo.
With a steak.
So that's what you mean by demon beasts. I always imagined it was more like the monsters that appear in manga or games.
Those are more demonic, don't you think? They look gross, too. Don't lump me in with them.
By the way, though Ignis takes the form of a human, some take more animal-like form,
Yeah.
like Mothman.
Oh, Mothman was from there. Ah, I see, I see.
Ah, Mothman, hands a mistake.
I see. Oh, hi, Mothman. Did you do that too, Ignis?
Huh? Well, it's not just like a can. This is just easier for me. Plus, I can cook steaks.
Aw, yeah. Ellipses. Hands you a steak. Could it be that Bestia is kind of like a big zoo?
Why the fuck are you thinking that? Hey, do milk. You aren't thinking of something super insensitive right now, are you?
Definitely not. Hands you a steak. No, you're just imagining things? His instincts are too good.
Wow.
Alright, GPM.
No, don't ask about that.
Oh then, there's one more in this world. There's more
No.
about this world, but can I hear more about the GPM?
No. Well, no.
But I want to know.
Yeah, this will convince you. Hand you a steak.
Okay. Where I work. Well, I don't mind, but I feel like we've already gone through it.
Oh, well, not just about the GPM, but how the GPM sees non-humans. I assume I already know the answer, though. I've only heard about GPM officials, including you, Mr. Rindo, have this idea that non-humans are just dangerous.
Well, that's the truth after all.
I can take you up on that if you want. Hand you a steak. Let's take this outside. I'm so dangerous, I'll turn you into a Rindo roast.
Oh, another steak! Awesome!
No.
I mean, Ignis, calm down. Comments like that are probably how false perceptions like this are spread. For some reason, Mr. Rindo led the chat in a way that I ended up following through. In any case, it's easy to see more than one side of people by living with them. The demon lord who likes coffee, the demon beast who loves to eat, the straight-laced knight, the fallen angel who loves games. Seeing them all like this is hard to wrap my head around the concept that non-humans are fierce and evil.
That's understandable. Well, it's no wonder. Of course you feel that way with everyone here, making you feel more human out of how different they are.
Yeah. Although it's not like I'd just forgotten his warning that these men aren't human. It's just... how exactly do people from the GPM define what dangerous really means?
Ah, I see.
After contemplating for a bit, Mr. Rindo takes control of his tablet and shows me a particular screen.
Is that a steak?
This
Some
isn't
steak.
really top secret, so it's okay if I show you, considering you're involved.
It's a well-done steak.
Oh,
No.
Jesus Christ.
Look at this magical place.
Whoa! An office! So magical. The
Yes.
non-humans we are forced to remove and observe are usually divided into groups. Type
More
1
soul
humans.
sucking than the demon world.
Type 1 non-humans, intelligent and capable of speech. Type 2 non-humans, incapable of speech
I wonder
and
if the
friendly.
dictionary entries are just the little blurb under the...
It's
Yeah, okay.
exactly that.
Yeah. Good.
Type 3 non-humans, incapable of speech and hostile. The mission of combat branch is to subdue or deport Type 1 non-humans that show malicious intent, and Type 3 non-humans.
Wait, what about type 2?
We don't talk about Type 2.
Can't
Huh?
a mistake.
According to this, non-humans that are friendly and aren't considering dangerous. That's how I understand it. If that's the case, then wouldn't everyone at Enchante be an exception?
On the outside, sure. But in the end, we can't let non-humans with immense powers run wild. There are two... Oh wait, I was almost read there are two wolves.
There are two wolves inside
those
you.
who conceal their intent, actually.
One has a stake and the other doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no!
And the latter exerts their powers. And that power that's exerted can be at such a tremendously terrifying scale, capable of taking many humans' lives.
Ellipses?
Ellipses.
Ellipses.
If something happens, if someone gets hurt, if someone dies,
If someone doesn't get another steak.
oh
Oh,
fuck,
that's a mistake.
oh shit, crisis averted. Humans are so fragile. By that time, it would be too late to prevent it, right?
Ellipses.
And so, that's why we can't just let them take out free in the wild, just because they seem nice. So, I'm sure at the base level, anyone would think positively of them.
I get it. I was able to understand something new by listening to you today. Thank you, Mr. Rindo. I think. It seems like the relationship between humans and non-humans ran deeper than I thought. Huh? Sorry, I was a little curious about this, but what's a wormhole? It was mentioned when you were talking about Bestia.
Ah, hands you a stake.
Ah, thank you.
Ah, that. How should I explain? It is literally just that, though.
A hole that opens within space, perhaps? It's easiest to think of it as a kind of gate, essentially. Though, unlike gates, which are permanent, these appear and disappear on occasion.
When you suggest to think them as gates, you mean there are portals to other worlds?
right. They exist in all worlds. They suddenly appear and connect another world, a portal to another location.
Actually, the biggest reason why non-humans are here because of the whole wormholes.
Huh? It sounds like you're saying they get caught in them by accident?
Yeah, I think they see it as tremendously bad luck. Like, oh no! I got sucked into the other world! Something like that.
Oh, I'd have another stake.
Isekais. We hate them. True, if you're just thrown into a world where the culture and the species are different. Those wormholes are pretty scary, huh? Ah, is this what you said when you were referring to, Miser? When you said that there are other ways of coming into and out of here besides gates?
Right, yeah, I was talking about wormholes, although just coming here would be the more appropriate explanation here.
What?
Oh,
If a wormhole opens, it'll close quickly. Could be moments, days, you never know. It's not a reliable method of transport. I'm not sure why, but for example, if two wormholes appeared in the same world, same area, their destinations would be random. Let's say you fall into World A's wormhole, then go to B. In B, if you're lucky enough to find another, you go to World C, and so on.
Being such a mysterious phenomenon, if you did happen to fall into a wormhole, with extremely good luck, you might be able to travel world to world and come back to your own. That All I can say is that it sounds terrible.
Traveling by wormhole is pure chance. Some may enjoy where they are at, others lament their fate.
And you a steak. It's super rare, but
Oh.
wormholes can even open here in
Oh.
the human world. Be careful. Don't be a dummy and fall into one. Got it?
Did you even cook this steak, Ignis?
This is what we call I don't know.
It's moving! It's still breathing, Ignis. Ellipses.
This is a cook it yourself type of
Oh.
restaurant now.
Okay. Where's the oven? Is that something you can avoid by being careful?
It's very surprising to Milk. You're taking all of this in so quickly. I was shitting it.
Oh.
I was sitting here, wondering when you'd ask about Linseed or leprechauns.
What'd you say? Well, for those, there were books that Grandpa left behind. I saw those and tried studying on my own.
Go on the books.
Oh my, that is rather interesting.
Yeah, I found a few old books while remodeling Grandpa's room. They were
Did you
about
find any steaks?
I found actually a lot. Like, is this a
That's
regular?
mistake.
Oh, thank you. They're about legends and fantasies. I figured they might be related to all of you and somehow, and I read them all when I had time. They're for beginners, so it was easy to understand, and the illustrations were fun.
Oh my god. That's so odd. Always up to something behind our backs, huh?
Yeah.
Even after saying he didn't have any interest in those things.
Ah! He was pretty carefree, but in his own way, he was always looking for ways to connect with all of you.
Yes.
Miser smiles gleefully while Mr. Rindo smiles solemnly, both of them running through their own memories of Grandpa. Oh wow, they're still learning things about Grandpa even after he's passed away. I'll take really good care of his books.
Did you happen to find his F list?
I actually did. Huh? Immediately after making my declaration, my phone starts ringing. After excusing myself, I looked and saw... My face froze at the name displayed.
Who, Milk? Who is the call from?
My former Really?
Just
My
hang
former
up.
employer.
The one that worked you like a slave?
Oh,
Yeah, actually, since I resigned, they call regularly. Actually, almost every day.
Block their number?
Uh,
A call from someone you'd rather not hear from. Ah, that is terribly irritating.
They're basically stalking you, huh?
Ellipses. I don't know how to
My
block
face.
numbers.
Look at his face!
My heart was racing at this terrible noise. This ringtone was basically screaming at me. I
Oof.
could ignore it, just like I had been this whole time until now. Yet. Sorry, I'm gonna take this, okay?
put the steak on top of the phone. No, you're not.
Well, now it's covered in steak. I need to do something about the steak. Alright, there we go. I ate it. I can't continue to be afraid of this shadow now that Enchante is opened officially. With everyone watching me, my trembling fingy taps the screen. Hello, this is 2 Milk. Who wants to be my former boss? No takers.
You
Yeah.
finally answered. Why have you been ignoring me?
I didn't respond for a moment, taking it aback by the lack of a greeting and the attitude. What are you talking about? I already resigned like 5 months ago, you know? I've written my resignation letter. I quit for personal
Huh? Are you kidding me? Listen, I'm no jerk. I'm not saying you shouldn't quit.
That was 5 months ago, dude.
Damn.
So then?
But we had to spend valuable time and money to bring you and train you. A total newbie. When you resigned, you're not just quitting a job. You're throwing away all of that. Don't you get it?
No. Ellipses. Ever since the day I started, my vision would go blurry every time I'd hear that scream. Oh, fucking mood, girl. There are always so many ways I could argue back to. Yet for some reason, those words would never find their way out of my throat. Ellipses.
But if you still feel like you should quit, you need to have someone take over for you. That's a normal thing to do, right?
So you've just been sitting there for 5 months?
Yes.
5 months, dude? I'm trying to tell you, I already gave out everything needed for anyone to take over my load of work. And it's been 5 months.
That's not going to solve the problem. It's normal that you stay on until you finish training the new hire.
Hands you a steak. This is too much. If I actually did that, they would definitely squeeze at least another year out of me. I'm terrified. More than anything else, I'm scared of that voice that always tore down my self-worth. Ellipses. Still, it's not my problem.
Ah,
I've always told you that it will come to a screeching halt if you continue running a business like that you need to fix things. But even then, you wouldn't listen to me. You're the one who never gave me someone to help me out.
you're saying it's my
Yeah. Takes away your steak.
Unsteak, shush steak.
Oh my goodness.
Holding my trembling heart, I take a deep breath and decide to say how I feel. Fuck you. I found a place I want to protect, far more than that company of yours.
Think you're too good for us.
Yes.
Got you a new job.
Yes.
You're full of it. Grads like only get treated nicely
She's
once.
full of steak.
You're wrong, and I didn't choose this place because I wanted to be treated nicely. Yes, I did have some intentions deep down for that to happen, but it's different now. The people here, they want to see me grow. They don't rush me, except for the coffee thing, and care for me as I take each new step. They're strong. They never fake anything. They show me everything, not hiding even their smallest faults. Of course, there are still so many things I didn't know about them, but
It's okay to hide faults.
this I can clearly say. I'm happy being with everyone here, to worry with them, to struggle with them, to speed at 500 miles an hour with them, to make a bunch of steaks with them, to play
Have you a
Atome games with
steak?
them.
Yeah, we're playing Code Realize.
Whoa. I don't really care what's going on over there now, just know I'm not coming back. This place, this is what's important to me now, shipping Cardia and Lupin.
Oh.
As I finished, I realized my shaking had stopped. I don't think the old me would have ever said that I was happy to struggle. I guess that was just how much living at Enchante had slowly healed my soul.
Ellipse.
My old boss stayed quiet after my speech. And you and I are both aware that it's been months since I quit, right? Why? Though all this time you've been... In that moment, I realized something. The reason they would call a high school graduate who quit, who wasn't particularly amazing, so very incessantly. Could it be that your business isn't able to run without me?
Ugh, you little brat. Get off your high horse and...
The Labor Bureau. With a mutter, those words trembled out of me in reflex. As if realizing its ominous implications, the tirade of my former boss stopped cold. I've kept my own attendance record aside from what's in the company system. If you intend to cause any more trouble to me or my cafe in the future, I will send these documents to someone who would be very interested in seeing them.
You...
I have to go now. Pray we never pass again. Deuces! Ellipses.
Oh, that noise is weird.
Wow.
Wow. And that's why you keep records, guys. I hung up. Everyone was staring at me hard enough to burn holes through me. Ow! I put away my phone, and after inhaling my lungs with oxygen as full as possible... Ha! Ah! I finally told them off! My body.
Congratulations, hands you a steak.
Thank you. Oh, it has a little party hat on it. My body, which was ready to collapse, somehow grabbed onto the table reflexively. Seeing that...
It won't pick up.
Okay.
Two Milk, that was amazing, you badass bitch.
The first thing I heard was Demon Lord's applause, followed by his compliments.
Seriously though, that was very good. After stringing him along, you effortlessly threw him into despair at the last moment. Yes, that was very good. I'd expect no less from a promising recruit in my demon army. This is the kind of strength we require.
Mr. Demon Lord, sir, I have no recollection of even the listing, sir. Along with Miser's snickering, the smiling faces from everyone else in the room helped me ease my tension.
Ah! Aha! I was surprised too. By the way, what were you talking about with the attendance record you mentioned?
Oh, I just kind of made that up. Back then, there was no way I had any time to take anything like that. Scared the shit out of him, though.
Ha! Not a bad lie there. A small price to pay if you can get someone off your back.
Indeed. And also, I am simply so happy. You spoke highly of this place, even saying that you wanted to protect it.
Yes, Two Milk, you are a wonderful person. Enchante is honored to have you.
Oh. I finally realized what it was I said in the heat of the moment. There were no lies, and I have no regret for saying what I did. But it's starting to feel so embarrassing.
Hatsukashi.
Hatsukashi! A little time had passed since the recent incident, 2 minutes ago. In an effort to cool me down after all the excitement, I drank some iced coffee at the tea party.
Whoa.
So, considering today marks the new beginning for Enchante, I'm glad I was able to finally say goodbye to that place.
Yeah, you're right. Your last job was even scarier than any sort of alternate world we have on record.
Yeah, compared to my last boss, alternate worlds and non-humans, none of that stuff holds a candle to how scary that was.
I feel you might be a bit quick to make that judgment before seeing anything yet.
That may be because she has no knowledge. Without knowing what they really are, you wouldn't know how to be afraid of anything.
So I said that because I don't know, huh? Sure, that may be true.
Well, why don't we go and see?
Huh?
Typical. There he goes again. I could feel trouble brewing like coffee.
Considering Rinda's information, the world that's the safest and most suited for visiting out of all of our homes would be...
following the smiling miser. The one Ignis and Eel turned their eyes towards was...
My home. The fairy world Medio, I assume?
The instant the world's name came up, Mr. Rindo leaned forward, flustered.
What? What? How about we go? You don't mean to... What?
Another world, of course. It's the perfect spot. A 0-minute commute just steps away. It'd be a waste not to go, right? And besides, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, don't they? Let's find out. Come on, let's go visit another world.
What?
I've repeated myself like 5 times. You heard me.
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
The dating app! To my grandpa in heaven, your grandchild has just officially taken over Enchante, and now she's about to literally step foot into an unknown world.
I mean, good luck.
Thanks, Grandpa. Chapter 4.
Oh.
How is he eating that?
He burns
Don't
the
worry
calories.
about it.
He's literally burning
None
calories.
of your business.
Mm. Oh, Canis, you're taking over narration
Oh my god.
for this section.
Oh, okay.
The pale hand of death knocks on the door, all equals when it calls. Be it the impoverished living in a shed, or the king living in a palace. Yes, with not a single discrimination.
Titania, you're up.
Oh.
Johannes Espada, you shall henceforth be committed to the duty of your ancestors. It is a burdensome role, perhaps heavier than mine, even as the queen. You will not receive praise, nor will anyone. You may even be avoided. It was this way for your ancestors.
Ellipses.
Even so, do you choose to walk the same path as your ancestors who came before you?
If this is what it takes to protect it, the fairy world Medio. I was born to handle such a task. Until I rot away and vanish into the ether, I swear that I will fulfill this duty.
You...
Ellipses.
No. Canis, your loyalty deserves my gratitude. Please, you must fulfill your duty.
Understood. She did not need to explain this to me. She did not need to confirm my acceptance. The only reason I was born was to accomplish this one thing. Yet, the Queen spoke with me out of the kindness of her heart. At the same time, it is cruel. Yes, I understood it more than anyone. The Fairy of Death. This name was the embodiment of the inescapable duty bestowed upon me.
Oh, narration's back to me.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hot potato.
Hot potato now. The moment I stepped into the gate, I immediately felt like I was floating, constantly rising, constantly falling. As if inside a pool of water, my body was enveloped and I felt a pressure. Suddenly, a rush of winds, made rough with sand, blew in from my side. This is a character none of us have, so anyone can take it.
Ow!
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Oh. Huh? An eerie sound was whispering to me, along with the dry wind grazing my ear. As if seized by the sound, I felt a strange weight on my arms, and my body began tilting, and I felt like I was being pulled downward. Ugh. I didn't know what it was. I felt an extreme chill and threw off the weight in desperation. And then, my body became light. I felt like I was being thrown into space, and... Man, that was weird. Hit by the sudden force of gravity, I slammed into something hard. Ow. My vision was shaky after the impact. I was able to pick myself up somehow. There, the scene I saw was... Wow! Amazing! Trees! Verdant greens and flowers beyond sight. Giant trees that touch the heavens. Just a second, my cat wants to go up somewhere, so I have to help him.
Oh no, he woke up!
Oh, Bobby!
Bobby.
Bobby!
Weird little bug-eyed creature.
Weird little bug-eyed creature wanted up on the bookshelf. He forgot how to
again?
get up there again.
He's always up there.
Yeah, but he forgot how to get up there.
Oh. But he's
He
screaming?
forgets sometimes. Birds that stretched endlessly. Oh, thank you for the bits, clickbait. Birds that stretched endlessly and were colored with light shining through the trees. What is that? It looks like a whale. Looking at my surroundings more carefully, I saw all sorts of mysterious things I'd never seen before. They were all part of some strange place I would never see back at home. Like trees. It was as if, yeah. I'm in another world. Dash. Wait, that's right. I forgot that I went somewhere. I come back to my senses. My memory of what had just happened before being thrown out there had gotten hazy. That tea party the other day. It all started during a certain part of the conversation we were having. What's a tree?
Another world, of course. It's the perfect spot. A 0-minute commute just steps away. It'd be a ways not to go, right? And besides, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, don't they? Let's find out. Come on, let's go visit another world.
And that was it. A suggestion from Miser, who made the whole ordeal sound like a day trip.
Indeed, the climate of Fairy World Medio is serene, with almost no dangerous creatures there. If we consider the inhabitants there, it is the least dangerous place to visit.
Besides Canis, oh, thanks for giving 1010 a gift sub, clickbait. Hey 1010, enjoy your emotes.
You get bongo now.
You can bongo.
Yes.
Besides Canis, caught a little off guard from suddenly having to speak.
Alright, it's settled. Oh man, I'm so excited to go. I've gotta pack some bananas.
What?
Quiet?
What?
Why the hell do you need bananas? There's steak right here. And when are we leaving exactly?
How about tomorrow morning? Leaving right now wouldn't give us much time to spend there.
That's true. Now that I think about it, we've known each other for so long, but have never visited each other's worlds, have we? Yep, I'm sure Two Milk will enjoy it too. It's a groundbreaking event for Enchante, don't you think?
Huh? You really think so?
Hey, hang on. You, the giddy little demon lord over there.
I was just starting to get caught up in the rush of everyone talking about this trip when Mr. Rindo pumps the brakes.
I'm Mr. Rogers. Please don't go parading her into a whole other world like there's no big deal.
She's the one who said you wanted to learn more about us. What's wrong with that?
Well, you don't have to leave right away. I just said that humans are fragile.
Oh,
Ah!
And Thomas is
Watch out for
Yeah.
Thomas!
Thomas.
One hit from a train and you're pieces.
Listen, I'll be careful.
Careful or careful? What
Careful.
might be normal? Oh no. What might be normal for any of you could be fatal to her. It happens all of the time. I want to be sure she'll be safe from danger. Joan would never took the leap and went with any of your worlds, right? He was too non-committal.
Oh, Grandpa.
You forget, Stoan was a homebody. I do remember him saying something like, "The trip to another world sounds like a pain."
Homebody, more like homewrecker.
Oh,
Oh my
Gra-
god.
You just
Grandpa.
Don't speak of Grandpa like
you
Wait,
called him
why
Grandpa?
are you calling him your grandpa?
Oh no, Grandpa.
I like being called a Doddy.
I didn't really expect that. The Grandpa I always imagined would have dived heads first into another world. As the excitement in the room grew, Candace claps his hands.
One, I am glad you are excited, but the woman of the hour seems to be pensive. Whether she goes or not, Two Milk herself is to decide that.
Candace's comment causes everyone to look towards me.
Whoa.
Ugh.
Aha! You're right. Sorry, Two Milk. I was so convinced you'd be happy to go, I'd forgotten to even check with you.
What? Oh no, I was honestly interested after hearing everyone talking about it. I reply in a fluster. Maybe talking of his homeworld was the reason for it, but Candace seemed to become quite pensive for a moment before speaking.
I believe that Miser and Rindo both make sound points. This may be an unparalleled chance to observe and broaden the understanding of non-humans. But there are many dangers, as Rindo says. Even in the fairy world Medio, a relatively safe place, it could be tough for a human.
Ellipses.
Two Milk. That being the case, do you still desire to travel to another world?
Ellipses. I deliberated for a moment. As Mr. Rindo said, I would still learn about other worlds within Enchante.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that Grandpa never stepped foot into another world might even be more of a reason for me not to go. However, I want to go. It's not like I don't get anxious thinking about going somewhere so unknown, but still, I have to see it for myself. Candace's world and everyone else's too. I want to know more about them. These feelings push me one step forward.
I see. Then I will swear this to you now, the owner of Enchante. No harm come to you.
Oh, whoa.
And after that, Mr. Rindo was against the idea until the very end, thinking of my safety. His refusal was overturned by the group. He eventually agreed with the proposition, but only if he was able to join as well. Party crasher. The morning after, with our representative Canis leading us, we all went through the gate. So this is really Canis' homeworld, the fairy world Medio. So many trees. Waterfalls.
The Lorax.
The Lorax is here.
I speak for the tree.
The fairy... Well, Danny DeVito's here in the flesh.
Yeah.
After having to narrow my eyes from the light so bright that poured from the trees. Wow, I'm really in another world. Oh, Squishy, thank you. Everyone hydrate.
Hey, I got water,
Thank you.
not popcorn here.
Yeah!
Hot tea. Hot tea.
Yeah! I finally internalized my current situation. I wanted to see everyone's excitement, so I turned around and... Huh? There was no one there.
Ah!
Abandoned in another world.
I keep thinking this looks like the forest from Code Realize.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
Well,
It sure do.
sure does.
Well, guys, we got Isekai to the Code Realize. If you see Saint Germain, start shooting. I look around, figuring they'd be easy to spot, but I wouldn't see anyone around me at all. They're nowhere to be found. Not only that, I didn't even see the gate that we had passed through. Huh? Am I being pranked? Canis? Miser? Eel? Ellipses. Ignis? Mr. Indo? Ellipses. No answer. Ellipses. Is this really Medio? I begin to lose assurance in that fact. But it was Canis who held the doorknob as we went through the gate. Enchante's gate still had many mysteries behind it, but there were few facts that were clear. Though it does connect to countless other worlds, the world you travel to is dependent on who opens the door. That being the case, so long as Canis was the one who opened it, this should definitely be his homeworld. What do I do? Could something have happened when we went through? Like, someone yelling at me in the ether? Is it possible that this isn't Medio and I'm in a completely different world? All alone? Isekai? Ellipses. The excitement I was just feeling has been painted over with anxiety. No. That can't be. Anyway, calm down, take a breath. There's still things I can do. If I try to walk off somewhere, it's possible I'll even get more lost. Right, I'll wait here a bit, and if no one comes, I'll walk just a little bit. And, checking just in case, I take out my phone, but as I expected, no signal. Can't get anything with Verizon nowadays. I waited here for 30 minutes, but didn't see any of them come by. The weather didn't change, and the only thing I heard was the gentle sound of birds singing in a beautiful landscape. Alright. I tied a handkerchief I found to the branch of a very obvious tree near where I arrived. A very big handkerchief. It's better than nothing, I guess. Someone from Enchante could pass by here and they might notice it. Thankfully, there weren't many paths that split from here. Even if we did happen to miss each other, no one could miss this handkerchief. Next time I come to an alternate world, I should bring a whiteboard or a notebook or something. I pondered what may or may not come in handy in an unnecessary discourse with myself. Okay, let's get going. Making my decision, I begin walking along a path in the strange, distant world. Some time passed as I walked on. I squint intermittently toward the sunlight coming through the trees. I looked around at this unfamiliar world. I wonder how far this forest, I guess it's more of a grove, goes on for. The flower beds seem to stretch forever. Endless greenery surrounds me. Robust leaves growing above me in every direction resemble verdant plumage. There are plenty of places in the human world that are full of nature. But then there's that wheel-like animal just floating in the sky. Best of all, even as a forest, this place has a feeling so unfamiliar to my world. There's like a tangible purity about it. I'm sure I would have enjoyed the scenery a lot more with everyone else. Unfortunately, I haven't caught a hint of where anyone might be. Maybe I really was tossed somewhere that isn't Medio. I really hope not. Muttering to myself and considering that possibility.
Who is this?
It's, NPC. So. In between the rustling of the leaves came the faint sound of laughter. Wafting towards me were creatures small enough to fit in the palm of my hand. With this particular type of thing, I didn't have to wonder if they were human or not. They had pointed ears, translucent bodies, and a pair of shimmering wings on their back.
Yeah, definitely human.
Definitely human. Even before I stepped foot into this world, they were how I always imagined. Fairies?
Fairies! Yeah, that's right, strange one.
She looks funny, doesn't she? I wonder where she's from.
Oh god, they're feral? Oh no, oh no, oh god. If there are fairies here, then this really has to be Medio? Oh, thank god. At the very least, it seemed like I had evaded the worst possible outcome of being completely lost in another world. I was so relieved to see someone, anyone, that I collapsed and sat on the ground.
You're gonna die.
Oh.
Did you hide your face so fast? Did your eyes hurt?
Oh god.
Chili dogs. You seem really sad too.
Sonic? The fairies questioned me, landing on my shoulders and curiously poking at my cheeks.
Which ones? You decide.
They were engrossed in their curiosity. I didn't detect a hint of caution from them. I could speak to them without reservation. Once you enter another world, you'll be able to speak its language and the people will be able to understand you. Miser wasn't kidding.
I wonder if he was.
Trying to resist the tickling sensation from the hands of these girls? I managed to open my mouth and say something. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm okay. I'm just so relieved.
Relieved? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, well, I got separated from my friends who came here with me. I was trying to find them when...
Friends? Do you think they're fairies that we might know?
Oh, I see. Maybe these two don't understand that I'm human or even what a human is? Well, I came here from another world, through a gate. My species is human, but do you know what that is?
Human? Or are we dancer?
Oh.
Yeah, I know those. From the world with the rocks and metal, yeah! Gotta go. I've heard the queen talk about how she wants to go visit. Wow!
Well, the queen? I wonder who that is.
Alright then. You're a visitor from another world.
Ha 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 ha! One! Welcome to Medio! I'm sure you'll like it here.
This way, lady from another world. Let's play a little bit, okay? Let's play a game.
Yeah! There's a place where we play lots of fun. We'll make this special and you'll take it there. Wow!
Play? I'm searching for my friends, so...
We're your friends now!
Oh, God.
Come on. Let's go, yeah?
Wait? Their little hands pull vigorously at my fingies. What should I do about these two? They're not listening to me, really.
We are the authority here!
Oh, they're like children, just talking about whatever they want. I think if I tried to shake them off me, they might get hurt, considering the size of my hands and get their small, fragile bodies.
You'll have to call an ambulance, but not from us!
All I could do is follow the fairies as I was being pulled along.
I'm sorry.
What finally came into my view was...
We're gonna push you.
No, crystalline water falling from so high that the sound was almost violent. Waterfall was an understatement. It's a giant, endless cascade of water.
La 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 la. It's pretty, right? It feels nice, right?
Yeah.
Huh? It's our special place! Everyone loves this place!
It's
But us especially!
yeah, it's very special.
Yeah!
The wind sputters the water spray everywhere. With the water spraying about without end, a large rainbow is drawn across the sky. Taken in by the marvelous, fantastical scene, I step forward to take a closer look.
Whoa, double rainbow.
Whoa!
Across the
Oh,
sky!
wait, across the sky!
Oh, ellipses. I finally came back to my senses. That's right, I'm still lost. I need to find everyone else before I can begin to enjoy how lovely this all is. This place is wonderful, but I have to find everyone. I appealed to the fairies floating gently in the air, or at least I tried.
Alright then, lady from another world. Wait, we're actually pushing her.
Go ahead and fly now! Ha ha!
Huh?
Die!
I was nudged gently from behind. Without a moment to ask a question, my body was thrusted up into the air. I looked down to see a bottomless basin of the waterfall rushing closer, ready to swallow me whole. I was just pushed off. Wow.
Ha!
Bitches.
It's
I was
such
fully-
a fairy move, though.
Yeah, it really is. I was fully enveloped in terror before being able to understand what what happened. Sorry. Huh? What? No! At this rate, I'll die.
Milk!
How the fuck did you get here? Within the spray of a mist, I was able to see that black suit of armor clearly.
Oh, the cape would be waving.
Oh, the figure that was unmistakably a knight reached out its arms out and pulled me in. Candace? What the fuck?
I apologize for making you wait. I would like to apologize more formally, but we must get out of this predicament.
Are we both falling now?
Yes!
Get out.
I didn't think this through.
The lake is already...
This will be a bit rough. Do not let go of my arm, no matter what.
Oh god, it's intense pink. Ugh.
I don't think she can fly!
As the water began to take over my entire span of vision, I latched myself onto his body. Carrying my waist firmly with a single arm, he uses his free hand.
Oh.
I keep yelling and it's not picking up!
No!
Ah!
To sheath the giant sword. Unsheath the giant sword and thrust it into the cliff closest to us. Ugh! My body was subjected to a violent jolt, but the speed we were falling was slowing.
You are safe now. Just hold your breath and leave everything to me.
I do not feel safe.
You are safe now.
Ah, shit, I don't know how to swim.
What?
Yeah.
Who Milk? Are you okay? I said hold your breath.
No, I'm not. I don't know how to swim. I think so. I didn't hit the water too hard thanks to your protection. Taking me by the hand, Candace guides me to the shore. My clothes were drenched and I began to wring them out. I take a look around. I can't believe a shoreline like this existed around that basin. It was a beautiful sight, but I couldn't give myself a moment to take in its splendor, for the giant waterfall almost killed me. Candace, are you okay? Are you hurt at all?
I am quite alright. My training has fully prepared me to handle much more than that.
I see. That's comforting at least. Thank you for saving me. After giving my late thanks, Candace's flame in his neck turns a color of discomfort, which is dark blue.
No. I must apologize for the misbehavior of my compatriots. You mustn't thank me.
Compatriots? Just then.
Oh god.
Oh god. Ugh. From within the spray of the waterfall, two tiny figures come dancing towards us. The fairies who pushed me off into the waterfall had smiles on their faces. Even now, as we meet again, they seemed like such children.
How was it? It felt really good, didn't it?
And it was really pretty too, wasn't it? We knew you would love it.
Why did you push me off the cliff, Sonic?
Ha!
What? I should have known that they didn't actually care about my response, despite asking me. But more than that.
It's too bad. Goddess Espada's here now.
He's the really, really scary fairy. Ha! That kind of rhymes. We'll have to play another time. So long, Egghead. We'll play some other time.
Making sure not to look towards Candace, they continue to pay attention only to me.
Okay then, let's play again sometime.
And next time, we can visit somewhere else. We'll bring you there ourselves.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh, no.
Ah!
Oh god. They laughed and snickers as they flew off, disappearing shortly after. Did one of them turn into SpongeBob?
Oh god, that hurts.
Oh no.
I like hitting my throat.
No.
Yes, Sam.
I turned to Candace, expressing my bewilderment. With his hand to his helmet, he seemed like he was about to have a headache.
I cannot believe you met Sonic and Co. out of all fairies. I am sorry. Those fairies do not truly hold any ill feelings towards you. They truly wanted you to enjoy yourself. Their intent was only play.
That was play?
Indeed, you just didn't go fast enough. Fairies
see.
with such young minds cannot fathom how fragile.
But don't worry, you still had a ring.
I had one ring.
But more prevalent than that is their free spirit. They are only interested in what they want to do. This happened as a result of their play. They do not think, nor do they consider the consequences of what will happen.
Oh, I see. They're children. They're kids who want to play by killing people. Considering how strong they were, having that kind of innocence is terrifying. A shiver ran down my spine as I imagined what might have happened if Candace hadn't come. Alright. We're gonna end that here tonight.
Oh,
Park
that was
here.
fun.
Yeah. Now we're in the
Wow.
fairy world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like doing feral laughs.
Oh my, you sure do. Good news, because the fairies actually appear more later in the chapter.
Oh my.
Hell yeah!
Poor Sonic.
We get to see more Sonic and deranged fairy.
The feral one and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
The ideal duo.
Yes.
Yeah, but thank you guys so much for joining us for more Cafe Enchante.
Sonic and the Sonic fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if we're gonna raid.
Blast through with Sonic speed!
Ah!
Wah!
Oh no.
Sonic boom.
Sonic Frontier.
Oh.
Coming out soon, I guess.
Oh, get off that waterfall before it blows up with you on it! What? Blows up?
Oh no! Okay.
Hands you a steak.
Hands you a steak, hands you a steak, hands you a steak.
Hands you a thing.
Hands you a steak.
Hands you a thing.
Hands you a steak. It's a fairy steak, hands you a steak.
Hands you a thing.
Hands you a steak.
Good bit.
Honestly, that bit was so good. We're gonna be rating Maya.
Ooh.
They are playing RimWorld right now, so we're gonna do that.
Oh god.
Yeah. You know, the best thing to raid into after Cafe Enchante.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah!
Oh yeah. All
Oh
right.
yeah!
Oh yeah.
Whoa!
Oh my god. Anyway, we're gonna head off for the night. We're gonna be here next week as always for more of this. So if you want to see what happens next in Candace's chapter, then you gotta show up next week and see what happens.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I'm gonna send over the raid to Maya momentarily. Everyone say bye.
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 Hands you a steak.